Today we're going to take a look at day 9, factoring and solving equations. So the first thing it's going to ask you to do is let's see if we can find the missing area and then this missing side length. So it's kind of like a nice little puzzle here. So one thing I notice is if this whole thing is 10 over here and right here is 8, so this has to be a height of 2 because 8 plus 2 is 10. And let's see. We know down here this is 8. If this is 5, this is 3. This must be 2, so 2 by 10 is 20 square inches. Then let's see if we can find a length. So we're going to go backwards here. Oh, well. Let's see, well, if this is 60, so 12, this has to be 5, because that gives us 60. So that means this whole thing is 8. So down here has to be 6, so this would be 6. If that's 11, this would make it 5. All the way across is 12, and we have 5 and 3, which is 8, so this is 4, and 4 times what gives you 36 is 4 times 9. So today what we're going to do is we're going to do something called factoring. And the first thing we do, and here's our steps, and we'll see how we play these out. So you factor pulling out the GCF, and we're going to kind of reverse what we did yesterday, the multiplying binomials. So there isn't anything to factor out. So what we're going to do is make a box with a circle in the middle. And then in this box, we're going to put x squared minus 2x minus 15. And excuse me, all these should say equals 0. My bad. So this should say equals 0. All right. And then what we do is we find, so that was step 2. Step 3, find the two numbers to multiply to the product of the two corner boxes that add to the circle. So I'm going to take this, the coefficients. So I like to say that's our a times c. So 1 times negative 15 is negative 15. Then we have to list out factors of 15. 15 and 1, 5 and 3. Well, those could add to negative 2 if this is negative. So this is negative 5x and 3x. So you can see how these two add up to that center. And now if we were to figure out what's on the outside, well, what gives us x squared is x and x. So then we'd have minus 5 and plus 3. So this factors into x minus 5, x plus 3 equals 0. And so our zero product property, either x equals 5 or x equals negative 3. So the second one here. So I'm going to put 3x squared minus x minus 2. And I'm going to multiply those coefficients of the box. So 3 times negative 2 is negative 6. And what are factors of 6? 6 and 1, 3 and 2. I need to get a negative 1x. So that would be this first one. So negative 3x and 2x. So now we have to figure out what's the outside. Well, to multiply did give us 3x squared. Well, 3x and x. But you'll notice if I put the 3x there, I can't multiply it. An x would go here, but 3x times something over here doesn't give me 2x. So I'm going to go back, and I'm going to put the 3x up here. So 3x and x, so 3x times something gives us negative 3x, negative 1. X times what gives us 2 is plus 2. Double check, 2 times negative 1 is negative 2, so it factors into 3x plus 2. And x minus 1 equals 0. So this parentheses zero product property is easy, x equals 1. But when does 3x plus 2 equal 0? Well, minus 2 minus 2, 3x equals negative 2, so x would be negative 2/3. And so then this last one, when does this equal 0? Well, I notice all of these are divisible by 2. So I could pull out a 2. X squared minus 5x plus 6. And now I can box and circle this side. So x squared, negative 5x and 6. 1 times 6 is 6. So 6 and 1, or 3 and 2. So multiplies to positive 6 and adds to negative 5. Well, those two would have to both be negative. Whoa. Whoa, where did it go? Sorry, guys. Ah. All right, so if we put those in here, negative 3x, negative 2x. So this is x and x, minus 3 and minus 2. So it's factored into 2, x minus 3, x minus 2 equals 0. So zero product property, x equals 3 and x equals 2. All right, so today we're going to be doing some practice on these.